Hello, it's Libby from libbystamps.com. Thank you for watching today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and I'm bringing you a series on the Petal Passion Suite in the Occasions catalogue on pages 22 and 23. And here you can see some of the designer series paper that's been used, and it's just down here. It's all black and white, and it's a hand-painted watercolour design in shades of black and white. So you can do almost anything to it to make it look a bit different to black and white. And we're going to do one of those things today. So we're also going to make this box, which is really quick and easy. And it's just out of one piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper. Now I'm going to use a sponge brayer. Now they come in a pack of 2, and I store mine in one of our wood mount clear cases which store lots of things. I've also got my Big Shot die brush in them, embellishments, Stampin' Blends, lots of things. So they come in handy for storage, and they're easy to pack if you're going on a camp or a crop, and they fit sort of nice and snugly. So that's how I store them. So we're going to use our sponge brayer and some powder pink ink. So I'll just put that over there like that. And we're using this one, this design, which has got that on the back of it. So it's the reverse of the box that we've already done. Now I'm just going to colour more or less the centre part. So with the sponge brayer and our ink pad open, just roll in one direction and then come down on your designer series paper. And remember, it doesn't matter where you sort of sponge, so long as you're sponging in one direction. Can you see how that's picking up the pink? I hope you can. So we're just going to do this bit here, and you can do it so long as you're going backwards and forwards on this sponge with your sponge brayer and your ink pad in one direction. You do that because you don't want to pick up any lines or extra colour that you weren't intending on. So just continuing with this, and I'll be back when I've finished doing my sponging.
If you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way.
So we've got our sponging done, and then I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored. Now you just want to score lightly when you're using designer series paper, unless it's one of those heavyweight ones that's sort of almost like card, with one 12-inch end up the end, so you don't have to cut anything with your trimmer. And I use, on designer series paper, you're going to score at 3 inches or 7.6 centimetres, and I use the fine point but hardly any pressure. So 3 inches and 9 inches, which is 22.9 centimetres. Then you're going to give your paper a quarter turn, and you're going to score at 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres, 3.5 inches or 7.6 centimetres, 6.5 inches or 17 centimetres, 9 inches or 22.9 centimetres. So that's all the scoring you need to do. And then you need your snips, so we can do some cutting out. With the 1 inch bit that you just scored, which is here, have that on the bottom. Alright, so what we might do is quickly burnish all these score lines so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'll be back in a minute when I've done that. So all those score lines are burnished. Now with this 1 inch piece, have that sort of facing towards you, and then you're going to come in with your snips, and you could do this with your trimmer, but you're going to cut down this first score line through the first one, second one, down to the third score line. Alright, so, and then the same on the other side, and then flip it 180 degrees and cut up to the first score line on those. Okay, and then come back here and you're going to cut off at the second score line. So first score line, second score line. So just cut along there on both sides. Now keep those bits of DSP, they might come in handy for something at a later stage. You could punch shapes out of them, use them for backgrounds, all sorts of things you could use them for. Cut them into strips and use them for banners. Alright, so don't get rid of them. Alright, the next thing you need is your envelope punch board, and you're just going to pop these corner bits in the back to round them off. Now this is purely optional, but I just like the rounded corners on my box. That's all you need that for, and we've done all our cutting and burnishing. Alright, so now your template should look like this. Okay, so you've got two flaps there, and you've got your large flap there, which is going to come over and tuck into your box. Now sometimes you may have to just angle these little bits to get them to tuck in nicely, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, now we're going to put our box together very quickly. So, and then hopefully you'll be able to see the pink on the outside, and I've left some bits white on purpose, adhesive on there, and make sure the top of your DSP meet nicely so that you've got a nice neat finish. Alright, and then we're going to put adhesive on these two flaps. Bring this out. So just one piece of 12 by 12 can make this, and then you're done. And then you're just going to stick that up there like that, and we're almost done. Now if you wanted to make this box a little bit sturdier, you could just cut a piece of card and stick it on the inside of the box if you were putting something heavy in it, but it would make a lovely box for chocolates. So instead of using the store-bought box, make one of your own. It's just gorgeous paper. Now here you can see the difference. Hopefully I'll just burnish that a little bit better. Alright, so you're going to just pop that in there like that, and you're done. Now, okay, now a trick for when you've put your ribbon on. So you're going to put, you need about, I don't know, 13 inches or 32.5 centimetres of ribbon, and I'm using the powder pink ribbon here. Alright, I'll see if I can do this so you can see it. Alright, so bring your ribbon up so it's about even. Tie in the centre of our box. Going to tie the first part of our bow. Alright, now bring it as tight as you can, because it'll loosen up when you tie the bow. Make a loop in your right hand. Keep your index finger just there holding the loop. Bring the tail around to the front, and then pop the rest of the ribbon in where you've got your index finger, and pull it out the other side, and you always get a perfect bow. Alright, then we just need to neaten up those ends. That'll do. And I've got some ribbon scissors here. Alright, so that's our box finished. Now see how it's gone in a little bit? You don't really want that, so lift it up with your fingers, or another trick is slide your ruler in and out the other side and just pop it up like that once you've got your bow on. Alright, so there are our two boxes made with the Petal Passion Designer Series paper out of one sheet of DSP each. This one we've sponge braid on with some powder pink. I hope you can see that. Bit of a difference in shade. And yeah, all these items are available in my online shop. So don't forget to shop with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. I really like comments and I respond to all comments that are left. A thumbs up is great. So yeah, shop with me. Don't forget, $90 shop from annual catalogue, occasions catalogue or clearance rack, so long as it totals $90, and you can choose a free celebration item from the celebration brochure, which you can download from my blog. Just type in the search box celebration brochure and you should find it quite easily. Alright, so that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Yes, I am.